afternoon, everybody. It's your favorite thing that spins all about the gyro. We are coming to you in the style of Brent Musburger, live from Daytona International for the IMSA Endurance.
P15, you're currently
Team captain is in the car. He's getting his first laps for the week
208.18
in the car. And so we're getting him up to speed. I raced this setup earlier this week. I already know what it's going to do. So we got a lot of teams registered here. So great to have you along. Greetings to all of you from Nashville. And fall is definitely here in Nashville. Cold front came through last night, and it is crisp outside. That is the best way to describe it.
Car behind's a faster class.
Right now, it is 63 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So that is like 18 Celsius. And so because of that, I'm able to open the window, and now I got all this cool air in here, so it feels really nice in here. And so we're going to get started at the top of the hour. And we have not decided who is starting the car.
Car right.
I'm inclined to have Matt start the car,
right.
just for him to feel comfortable. And stuff like that. So
P14, that's your quickest lap. That lap was at 147.64.
So very, very nice weather here. Now, for some reason, my Twitch overlay may not be working, but the other Twitch overlay, at least two of them, is working. So just want to make sure that all of you can see the content. I have not gotten my upgrade in RAM yet. It has not yet been delivered. So I'm hoping that that happens. So I'm going to go talk to Matt here, see how he's feeling. Okay, Matt, say hello to the stream.
Good morning, afternoon, evening stream.
And 147.6 is pretty good on full tanks in this car. In the IMSA configuration, I was doing 145s. But that's basically half tank in this car.
Yeah.
So
That's your quickest lap in this session.
let me check what the track temp is here. Yep, track temp is just like the IMSA session, so they're being pretty nice. And so Matt's been a little bit under the weather, so it's good to have him back at fighting strength. How's the car and the brakes now that you got some tire temp and pressure in the car?
Feeling pretty good. Now, I will mention that I changed the springs on my brake pedal before this, so I'm still kind of relearning the muscle memory there. But
You
car
went
feels pretty stable under brakes.
you went stiffer or softer?
Stiffer, full reds.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching. 16th
Well, if
place.
anything,
That's
you'll be a
fastest
little bit
lap.
more
The
cautious
lap
on the
time was,
brakes than
47.06.
prior, which is not a bad situation to be in. Thank you, LMP2, for running him off the road.
Nah, I just missed it.
So, Matt, we'll have you do the first stint, and we'll see where we're at.
Good.
Type of thing. Okay, so it's just me now. Matt's getting some practice in, so I don't want to disturb him. So, our strategy for this race is going to be very, very simple. We are expecting carnage. We are expecting a lot of death. That's what's been going on in IMSA. All week. So, I don't know specifically what the incidence per race is. iRacingStats.com, for some reason, isn't updating the stats. I don't know if there's a glitch going on, or if the poor person's on a well-deserved vacation. But in the sprint variant, the Lambo, I think, is the car to beat here. The Porsches are very competitive, but on full fuel, the Porsche's going to work their tires a little more. But as aforementioned, the BMWs have been struggling here a little bit this week.
There's a faster class car behind.
And it's with the infield section is when they've been really struggling. So important for Matt to get some practice in. That's why I'm going to have him start the car. We are not concerned about where we qualify. It really doesn't matter here because of carnage.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
But in fact, he's pretty happy with the stability of the car. He just has to readjust to his new springs and all that. That makes me very, very happy.
You want a few minutes in the car before we get the session started?
I already did an independent IMSA practice, so go ahead and practice your pit entry.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
And then I'll drive a few minutes.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching.
Because I need to make sure that my initial findings with this amount of fuel on cold tires is correct. Like I moved the, I think for like the first 3 laps, I tweaked the brake bias because of all the fuel.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
So I'm going to reconfirm that that is
360 meters.
correct thing to do.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
All right, I'll click you out just like always. Oh, yep, that's why we practice our pits. All right, and give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. Oh, don't tell me I have no wheel. This is not good.
Driving with a keyboard today, are we?
No. So every now and then the USB port, when it turns off, it'll turn off the wheel. So I'd rather have my glitch now. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so let me confirm. And on this fancy wheel, I have a dial now that I didn't have before that says brake bias. And
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
yeah, Matt, when you start the race, go up to 54 on the brake bias.
Okay.
Because it's reacting exactly what it did earlier for me. So, and then once the tires are up to pressure, because you have the Magnus Qual on for a reason. When the tires and all that come up to pressure and then back down to 53.5, and then toward the end, the car will run on 53, but don't go below that.
All right.
So that means you'll have to, in the bus stop, adjust your braking back
There's
about
a faster car approaching.
25 feet
Yeah.
because of the brake bias. All right, folks, so I'm going to drive around one full lap and then practice my
Right, Dwayne,
pit
there's a car
entry.
exiting the pits. Heads up. 18th. The leader has just done a 143.88.
Just give him a little bit of room to
Car
have
right.
that there.
Clear right. Track limits.
How much time do we have left?
2 minutes or so.
All right. Yeah. Three full race laps, Matt, on that 54 setting. And then we'll back you down. Because like the tires right now are just starting to hook up, which tells me
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 360 meters.
all right, let's see if we can find the pit crew here.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
All right.
Something very important.
Do you want to run throttle shape 3 or throttle shape 1? Does that help you get off the corner better on 3?
I didn't even know I was running it, so I usually run it 1.
Okay. Thank you, takers, on letting me know about the stutter. That may be the iRacing causing stutter. Because I thought I had this at 1.
Where'd it go?
Well, three is butterfly.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because 1 or 3 works here, 2 is terrible. All right, I'm gonna click race here. So, so the stuttering may have been, folks, because of the server splits being generated. So let me know after we come back in if you still see some stuttering. iRacing networking has been terrible the last 10 days. So,
It's probably going much better than the last time we tried Daytona. I mean,
yeah, I mean, so I did 6 hours of Le Mans, right?
okay.
Teammate I was driving with, he and I were on a European server, and our ping was like 166 to 200. It was awful
Good.
for all 6 hours, and there were quite a few North Americans in that split, and there were a couple from Australia, and so all you're seeing is blinking netcode all 6 hours. It was rough. It was rough. So let's hope we're on a North American server here, folks. Otherwise, we may be having some stuttering again. And in the interim, I'm going to make sure I don't have any Wi-Fi devices interfering. I do use a wired Etherneted setup. I just want to make sure it's not anything on my end.
We are covering 18. Looks like dead middle of a split. So.
Radio check.
Okay, so that one's on pause. So dead metal split.
Looks like it.
Well, I'm not 1,000 or 1,100 anymore.
Thanks.
I'm almost 1,500. So
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
yeah, I'm gonna check our ping state here.
I'm showing 166.
We are on a European server.
Good practice. Good practice.
Good practice. We've practiced half of the pit exit. So
Most of the packs.
we're gonna send Matt out just to get a couple extra laps on the setup.
Remember, there's nothing more important than qualifying in an endurance race.
Yep, especially around here.
Yeah.
Pit exit looks clear. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Is it still stuttering? Okay. Okay, so my chat is telling me that it's starting to smooth out a little bit. Yeah, so what I did, takers, was paused all of my non-essential devices. So the only thing is my iPhone and the desktop now. So let me know if that helps improve performance.
P3.
Alright, so what I'm doing here for the stream is I am trying to trim out just to make sure there isn't anything on my computer here. Like the CPU is only running at 40%, and I'm only using half of my RAM. I am looking at the latency meter, and that, I believe, is causing the heartburn. So, if you look where the yellow bar is, that is the latency meter. So, we're going to have, it looks like, a little bit of the stutter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this from 6,000 to 4,500 on the stream quality, just to see if that helps a little bit with your experience. But unfortunately, this is out of our control. It is the fact that we're hitting Europe right now. And so because of that, it is going to be a little bit of a problem. Well, it looked good. I was tuning on the stream here. I lowered, 144.7 on full tanks tells you how quick the setup really is.
Yep.
So.
And I don't feel like I was whipping it. I was whipping it under fuel or anything either. So.
No, it looked really stable. It looked really stable. So, let me see who else. Yeah, we're gonna have connectivity issues all the way through the race because I'm looking at a lot of the other teams. Everyone who is non-Europe is very high ping.
Okay, so they call the European server for this?
Yeah, so like Pennsylvania and New York, they're at 133. The Canadians, there's one that's at 200 right now.
Moose chewing on a cable or something?
Yeah, our Latin American friends are 200 plus, so we're just gonna have to be really careful around cars. But that was a good quality effort. Good quality effort. So, and this is a setup, folks, that Matt has not driven before until about 20 minutes ago. This seems to be a theme with us. We did this at Watkins Glen. He's like, Dwayne, put a setup on a car. I know you write good setups. We had a very good run at Watkins Glen. So we're hoping for rinse repeat here. That's
the end of the session, P12.
So P12 on a full tank of fuel. We're pretty happy about that. And so for those on chat, you're not going to be able to see it, but I will be using Race Labs radar map. Once again. So Matt, I'll let you know when GT3 leader heads off.
My overlays, just sure first
Let's
second
see.
I was stuck on the yellow behind, so.
Yep.
But now there's a car back there, so I think that's correct.
Okay, front row is going to be the number 22 and number 25 in our class. And training paints is acting a fool again. Everybody's paints is screwed up again. Pole sitter has not gridded yet, be advised. And as usual, we got some great names. Craft Dinner Racing, I like that. Sapphire Sim Racing, loving it. Firestone Motorsport, Rough and Ready Racing. Half Fast Racing Orange. So some good names in the GT3. 15 seconds before roll-off. Okay, GT3 leader has spawned in. Matt, are you on inside or outside?
65 Fahrenheit.
Inside.
Track temp is 68
So,
Fahrenheit.
as usual, you'll try to get to the outside as quick as possible here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
We
pretty
need
sure
to
that's,
follow car number 23.
yeah, Craft Dinner Racing is right to it.
Okay. Overall leader heading off in LMP2.
Yeah, I've got the race so track map
Okay.
off, so I'm watching everybody go.
All right. Okay, and there's the GTE. Pretty even split here in terms of number of cars, so it's pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Okay, and GT3 leader has gone quickly, so be alert to that.
Yeah.
All right, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, they're checking up out of the bus stop. Checking up. Okay, get ready. Ready. Ready.
Okay, Blaine, get ready.
Pace car off. LMP has
Got
gone.
one
Green,
gallon
green, green.
left. On your right. You're still there. Clear right.
One outside rear
Please.
corner.
Come on.
Police, I'd like to report a mugging.
Car right. There's an incident in.
Say
turn
again?
1. Clear right. Car right. There's an incident in. Turn 2. Clear right. Yellow
Okay,
flag.
stay outside. It's rough up there. It's rough up there.
Vieira
You're good.
is leading the race.
As you're saying, Matt.
Bad start. Unlucky mate. But let's get stuck in. Incident in. International Horseshoe. We think it might be Vieira.
All right. Yeah, just tell me after you get settled here. I'm going to look at traffic. Okay, one on the left. Clear.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Lose it. That's losing it.
Ooh, you okay?
Good.
Turn 5. Okay. A little bit of brake lockup in the bus stop, but everyone's trying to get in the single file here.
Didn't know the bus stop was optional.
Yeah.
Vince believes it is.
Yeah. Okay, be advised your throttle shape
is now
is
in.
at 2.
See which. Thank you.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Avery and Vieira.
Okay, 2 are off, 2 are rejoining. A little bit of argy-bargy going on ahead of you.
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Vieira.
First 5 cars trying to get lined up to break away from the group. Make that the first 2 cars.
Hi, Abram.
Just done a 145.74, sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
GT3 mid-pack is absolutely door banging already. So being in the back is not a bad place for us right now.
No. Enjoying some nice open track and
Hey Welsh, how are you? Sorry about that. It's right at the beginning, and I'm trying to get Matt through all the traffic here. Sedate start. That's okay. It's a long race. So I hope you are well. Okay, the next 3 cars in front of you are higher rated than you, and you're keeping up with them, and they have draft and you don't. So you're driving really good.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
No, we didn't start in the pits. Matt had a little bit of a spin in turn 5. But with the way that these folks ahead of us are kind of starting to lean on each other, this is not a bad thing. Matt has been under the weather this week. So this is his first full-blown race in quite a few days. So we're just going to take it easy, work our way up through, as we always do.
Vieira.
Raphael had a really big screw up.
That was at 145.70.
Okay, be advised, the car ahead of you has had a horrible time. They were the pole sitter of our class.
Here.
So they have had some adventures. They're in a BMW.
B16. The gap to Vieira ahead is now 3.5.
And Vieira is starting to pull away, but don't worry about that. You're actually
Here come
driving
the LMP2
faster
cars. Blue flag.
than the other cars in the back of the queue. So we are gaining a gap.
Oh, the race has begun.
Yep.
To LMP2ville.
You got 2 more. One coming by as of now.
Blue flag.
Another one coming as of now.
Your lap time was at 146.74.
Okay. You got 3 more behind you. Be alert. They've been doing stupid things down here.
Blue flag. Car right. All right, Dwayne. There's a faster class car approaching. Right side's clear. Car right.
There's the last one.
He's still there. Clear right. Yellow flag. Caution. There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position. Blue flag. The gap to Vieira ahead is now 4.1.
It's all about mentality takers. And the thing is that here at Daytona, they get away with it because there's enough racetrack. But at other circuits is where you really find out the wheat from the tare. So, right now,
That was at 146.63.
we're gonna run our own race.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. Looks like it's Talbot. Faster car behind. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Talbot just basically ran off the road for no reason.
Right side's clear.
Don't know why he did. He just ran it off the road.
Incident in turn 5. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 11 seconds. Blue flag.
2 behind patient. First one coming
Car
now.
right. Clear right.
Second one outside waiting.
Right side. Blue
Here he
flag.
goes.
Right side's clear.
Stay tight.
Right side. Clear right.
Two other GT3 cars went off at turn 5, Matt, so the race is going to come to us here if they keep doing it.
All right.
The gap to Talbot in front is now 1.3.
A car 14 in the lane unscheduled. We will gain a position.
Heading? He is. All right.
He and another car had a little bit of argy-bargy there in turn 5, and I think he got the worst of it.
E14.
So that's
Sanderson
2 spots
is now in the
gained.
lead.
Well done.
Jason Skipalone.
And car 16 and 22 are actually coming back to you now.
We think P5 has binned it.
Big
Turn
accident, turn 5. Big accident, turn 5. Rolling. Lots of carnage. 5-car incident there.
Yellow flag.
4 GT3s, 1 LMP2.
There's an incident in turn 6.
Outside.
Okay, Glenn, there's a faster car approaching.
There you go.
Car right. Clear right.
And clear. Good job. See, chat, this is why I didn't worry about us dropping back. I knew this race would come to us. This is how we normally race on Mountain Trout Racing Concerns. We let the race come to us. LMP2 rocketing up to you. Waiting. 1 has overshot, be advised.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Now that's a good off track to take there because if you would have come back on, you're colliding with that guy. So,
Yeah.
Good job.
He's boxing.
Okay,
Car
the
behind you,
59
faster
is in the lane. You're gaining another position.
P12.
Make that 2 positions. LMP2 inside clear.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Lots more cars running off the road at turn 5, remerging now.
Faster car approaching. They're racing us for position. Don't expect any blue flags.
So the number 22 car is adopting kind of the same strategy we are, racing from the back. They're working their way forward. That was the pole sitter car. And now you got the nice happy bubble for a while. How's the car feeling?
Great.
Okay.
Okay, Dwayne, you're gaining on this car. The gap is 7.4. Incident in International Horseshoe.
Yeah, GT3s are not doing the infield very well at all. They are running it off the road big time. Here at International Horseshoe in turn 5.
We think P6 has gone off in turn 6.
Number 21 car just completely
Yellow flag,
looped it
know
at
it's about
turn
you, mate.
6. He is your next car up the road. And we're only 18 minutes in, folks, and look at all of this chaos. All right, Matt, you're doing really good on fuel number, by the way.
Sanderson is now in the lead.
You're going to gain another position. The Argentine team, the 289, is in the lane now. That should be another position on the next lap by.
Your lap time was 1:45.82. The gap in front is now 4.7.
Okay, Matt, the GT3s are just starting to spread a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit of spread. Pace is comparable with the next 5 cars ahead of you.
I don't know if I keep on boxing the bus like that.
No, this is a better start than I thought. I honestly thought we were going to get caught up in something.
The gap ahead is now 5.3 seconds.
LMP2 is scheduled to get to you in about a lap and a half.
There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader.
Okay, Matt, I got the fuel set up for your stop. Right now, you are getting
Blue flag.
excellent fuel mileage. Like, ridiculously good fuel mileage. So that behooves having you take the middle stint fuel only, just to save time on pit road.
Seems good.
So I've set that up for you.
The gap in front has increased to 6.1.
I'm also giving you a tear off as well, so you have a nice clean windscreen.
Appreciate that.
So here's our strategy card. So
That lap was at 1:45.
I know
That's your best lap
this
in
car,
session.
as the
Blue flag.
fuel burns off, is going to get really good. So
There's a group of faster cars behind. They're racing for position.
I want him to drive the second
Car
stint
right.
without
Right
tires,
side clear. Car right.
so
Clear
that
right.
when we come in, when I get in the car to do the final stint, I'll have fresh rubber, I won't have all the fuel in the car, and we save total amount of time on pit road. So this is working in our favor here in terms of approach, because Matt is making a gigantic number. Now, I only have to drive 23 minutes to meet fair share in this event. It's not much. So that's the strat. We call him in, and then we get the
Alright,
glory
Glenn,
run at
there's a
home.
faster class car approaching.
Knowing this
Blue
set
flag.
on fresh tires, light fuel is rapid. And with a clean car, that's what we're after.
B12.
All right, back to Matt here.
On your right. Clear right.
Got one more.
Blue flag. Sanderson is now leading.
Be advised, LMP2 is having a hardcore dogfight
The
right
car
now.
ahead's pitting.
P11 is in the lane and pitting. That's the craft car.
B11. That last lap was at 1:47.03. Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace. We need to find a tent in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 2 tenths off the pace. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Car right. Clear right. The gap in front is now 8.6 seconds. Blue flag. Yellow flag, caution. Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Matt, I got good news for you. Sector 2, Sector 3 were really good.
All right.
It's just Sector 1, because we're having to let people by, is where we're leaking a second or two, but that's understandable.
Yeah,
But-
plus I suck at Sector 1, so don't forget that.
True, but no, you're really good in the back half of the lap. That's where we're gaining time. Okay, be advised, the 21 car changed drivers and is behind you on track half a lap. So they did their stop early.
There's a faster car behind. This is their class leader. On your right. Right side's clear. There's a group of faster cars behind. Blue flag.
Yeah, I alerted
Left
the
side.
144
Clear
that
left.
we would let you by when we could. So that's why he waited just a fraction there.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 8.1.
So Matt, we are gaining
Sanderson
on
is
every
leading the race.
BMW ahead of us.
Hey, sweet.
Hey, Mr. Fu, how are you, brother?
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Classic mountain trout racing concern strategy. Let the race come to us, and it is.
Incident in turn 6.
You see the tire smoke?
Watch out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching.
So basically, this Lambo is fast as all get out
Blue
from
flag.
mid-fuel to the end. The BMWs are all struggling, and that's why I put the team principal in the car. We're going to double stint him.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 4.3 seconds.
And then I'm going to get to do a glory run, and I don't get to do many glory runs, so I'm really looking forward to it because this setup is very quick in the IMSA Sprint Series. And all the BMWs are now going to start have front tire wear issues. So the race is coming to us.
That lap time was 1:45.28. There's a faster car approaching. There's an incident in turn 5.
That's the GTE leader.
Please stay on your line, then.
So yeah, it's nice to be able to spin it and still have a keep the lead.
But put it this way. You're getting such good fuel mileage right now that you have another 20 minutes on the tank.
Blue flag.
So this is really good because Matt is staying out of trouble. He's being very economical. His second stint won't be as long as this one, so we're going very long.
Car right.
Car position.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Start thinking on me, buddy.
Yep. Urky stream. How is Urky, Fu? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching.
How is he doing?
Blue flag.
Because, man, he was going through some things. Like, he was going through some potentially serious things. So, the fact you heard from him, hey, that's some good news right there. You are closing down on P10. P9 has stabilized the gap. So for those trying to figure out fair share, it's 20 minutes. That's all I have to drive to meet fair share. So sending my guy long. He had to slow down.
Blue flag. Gaining on this car. The gap
Sending my guy long is a winning strategy.
Car behind. There's an incident in International Horseshoe.
Checking on Horseshoe. And car just ran off the road. Carry on.
Right side.
Here he comes. Stay outside, stay outside. Clear. He's blinking real bad.
Yes, he is.
Oof. Oofda. He got
flag.
P3 and GTE 1 and change behind. And then you have another gap. You have made significant inroads on P9, P10. You've gained 3 seconds the last 2 laps.
All right, Dwayne, there's a faster class car approaching.
The Trout is coming.
Oh, spawning season.
That's right.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 2.1. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Okay, just check P9 and P10's pace. They are starting to fall off the cliff a little bit.
There's an incident in Plan 5.
How's
your front tires feeling?
pretty good. I got maybe a touch of wiggle out of the back coming through sector 1 last time, but could have just overdrove it too.
Okay. Because I'm thinking no tires. Like,
The whole race? Okay.
no, yeah, the whole race. Well, when I get in the car, because of the driver's swap, it makes sense to put on tires.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about double stinting you. Because remember, we're going to go into the nighttime, and the track temps are dropping like a rock right now.
Yeah.
Okay, LMP2 coming.
See him?
There's a faster class car approaching.
And you should be seeing Alexander and Mark coming to you. Like, they
Yeah, I
are
see him up ahead.
slowing down significantly. Okay, you have 10 laps of fuel, actually less than 10 laps of fuel right now.
All right.
You've just done a 145.83. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
So the general strategy, second stop, Matt, is you're going to drive us to a certain time left in the race, and then I'm going to call you in. That way we meet fair share. It's only 20 minutes I got to drive. That's it.
Okay.
But we know we're going to need potentially fresh rubber. We'll check on the stop, obviously.
Yep.
But your fuel mileage is excellent.
Wait for me, guys. I want some drafting for a change of pace.
Yeah. So draft range, I've noticed, is 1.2
Okay.
this week. The gap in front is now 1.5 seconds.
And this setup is a rocket right now because you're light fuel. So
incident in bus stop.
D10 the easy way.
yeah, we'll take
An
that.
incident in International Horseshoe. It looks like Johnson.
Okay, there is a kerfuffle in the International Horseshoe. They are sorting themselves out. And you are starting to close down on P8. Nice.
10th position.
Okay, P8 is also in the Lambo, but he has had some adventures the last 5 laps. P9, as you know, is a BMW. He is scrubbing the front tires a fair bit.
The gap ahead is now 1.3 seconds.
Track temps have dropped. You're at 68 right now. So the car should feel a little quicker to you than expected. Okay, at the line you have 7 laps. All right, chat. So our strategy play is starting to come good. As long as Matt can keep the car under him that second stint, we got a rocket. We got a rocket in this car because we were dead last on the field.
Turn 6.
And we have just calmly worked our way up.
There's a faster car approaching.
Okay, be advised, number 36 car is struggling a little bit.
The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
But we will take your draft and say thank you. Okay, Matt, you're driving a blinder right now. 6 more laps before you're pitting.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. Car right.
Here he comes.
Clear right.
Okay, be very careful. He's still on your right rear corner.
I got him.
Okay.
On your left. Clear left.
Good livery, though, on that Ferrari. He's got a Fruit Loops livery on it. Okay, here he comes.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Blue flag. The gap in front is now 1.8. Incident in bus stop.
Rest in peace, Cone. That was the 36 again having adventures.
Alright.
You are getting to the number 16. Here comes the number 5
Car
now.
right. Still there.
And you're
side's
maintaining pace with P8. Also, Matt, you
Car
were
approaching.
5
Switch
at
lanes for
the
position. Don't
line.
expect a blue. P10. There's a faster car approaching. They're on our lap, so there'll be no blue flag. Blue flag. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:45.32.
So, Matt, when you come in, we need to make sure that the tires are up to scratch for this strategy, of course.
Yeah.
But with as cool as this track is, I can't see us not trying to double stint.
No, agreed. It feels car feels great right
Yellow
now.
flag. Caution.
And finally, we're in the draft of the 16.
Blue flag. approaching. Clear right.
Come on, prototypes, pull us forward.
The gap in front is now 0.7. That's your fastest lap today.
Okay, at the line you have 3 before you come in.
Blue flag. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster class car approaching. On your right. Clear right.
P8 is really struggling, Matt. I think you're going to have the legs on both of these cars in the second stint.
Yep.
Yeah, Takers, he is very smooth on the front tires. I am the worst on the team on the front tires, but I am better now because of this wheel. 2 at the line.
That lap time was 1:44.73. Blue flag. Sector 1 is 0.7. Car left. Clear left. There's a group of faster cars
One more.
bearing down on you. Car
Inside.
Left. Clear left. Blue flag on your right. Clear right.
Oh, you're fine. The car's fine. The car's fine. Light, very light
Car
now.
right. Clear right.
It's almost like you got in the wash of that car because all the downforce went away.
Put up that B2 got the traction control or something because I should not have caught him that quickly.
Yeah. Here's our problem GTE behind you, and this guy has missed the bus stop 3 times already.
Blue flag.
Okay, number 64, number 19 is in the lane, so we're going a lap further. You are boxing at this time by.
In this lap?
Yes. And you're getting fuel only, assuming the tires are good.
There's real fine to me.
So let me get my tire meter up here. And I've confirmed you are getting maximum fuel.
Faster cars approaching.
Okay, you're going to have 2 LMP2s that are going to get to you on the high banks.
Blue flag.
Here comes the first one. Both of them are by.
Okay, Dwayne, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.4 seconds. Car right. Right side's clear. The leader, Sanderson, is pitting.
Be slightly cautious when you come into pits. We do not want to scrub the fronts.
Okay.
Here he comes. All right, you should have a pretty clear run-in now. But you are in this time.
Yep, coming in.
We'll see how good our pit crew is, boys and girls.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
We should be pitting close. There you go. Good. 82-83, you're keeping the tires. You are keeping the tires. Come on, fuel update.
It's going. I think they're using that Capri Sunstroke for it.
Yeah. That BMW behind you is still there. I don't know if that's a position gain or not.
Yeah, that was the one I was chasing for a while. So.
They may be doing a driver change too, so we don't know. But here we go. Can Matt be smooth again? Go, go, go. Watch pit exit as usual.
Yep.
And the lights are officially on here. Number 1 car in the lane. About to pass P8.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. There's a faster class car behind.
LMP2 behind.
Blue flag. On your right. Clear right.
Perfect. That is about as best of pit exit we could have had in that situation.
The leader's pitting now. There's an incident in turn 6.
Turn 6 is clearing.
Sanderson is leading the race.
So now we got to wait for everything to sort out to see where we're really at and to see who has chosen what strategy. But we have chosen to do this double stint right now because Matt is a little bit easier on the tires than I am. We're trying to maximize our time.
Blue flag. All right, Dwayne. There's a faster car
This thing
approaching.
feels like there's a full tank of fuel in it or something.
It's got that heavy feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this car changes so much when it comes to
Stay calm. Keep
fuel
it smooth.
loads.
E7. Blue flag.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep, for sure.
Good
Okay, it
evening.
looks like. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
On your right.
Just came
Car
home from
right.
dinner,
Right side's clear.
went out to a restaurant with a buddy.
Nice.
Looks like we are net P6 on the
Faster
road.
cars approaching.
We have deployed the stylish mountain trout strategy of we race from the back.
Car right.
Car is a
Road
rocket,
Right.
and we went from dead last in GT3 to 6th, maybe 5th. We're still waiting for everything. So we sent Matt on the double stint. He just put fuel in the car, no tires, because the track
Wood
temp
is
is
now
20 Celsius. Which means I'll have the final stint where I get the glory run it. Happy days are here again. So,
So how much have you practiced?
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 2.3
so Patrick,
seconds.
remember how Matt and I did the Watkins Glen 6 hours?
Yeah.
Where Matt basically said, throw a set on the car I haven't practiced.
Car right.
Yeah, I think me and Nina did that as well.
Still
Rinse,
there.
repeat, buddy. Rinse, repeat.
All right.
Still there.
And it's
Right.
working out.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, good stuff, GTE.
So, Matt, where is your microphone?
It's in front of my face this time.
Ah, because it sounds like another room.
I wonder if I'm on the damn webcam again. Well, it's the case I can't really change it right now.
Yeah,
All right.
he's a little busy. Like, we're not going to do math, and we're not going to change the microphone. That's
I mean, I didn't really know who was driving at the time, so...
Yep.
There's an incident in turn 5.
So good now that we went out.
All right,
to our
LMP2
station.
coming back on. Okay. Let me check on what P8's... Okay, P8 took a driver change, so they will be on fresher rubber. But they are in a BMW. So 1 hour in, our fearless intrepid leader has driven magnificently. And he is making ground in the Lamborghini. BMWs are all struggling with front tire wear. And right now we need to do another 55-minute stint. So that way we don't have a splash and go. So any drafting we get is good drafting. LMP2 coming. Clear.
You've just done a 146.10.
Your
Sector 1
stream
is
looks a bit
1.3 off the pace.
iffy. It's just...
We're on a European server, Patrick. So I'm having to work the settings because I'm getting stuttering because of the...
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what shows on the stream then, because right now it's just frozen completely.
Like, I'm not getting any frame drops, it's just network.
Alright.
Let me restart it. I'm still with you, man. I'm just going to restart the stream.
Okay, Dwayne. There's a faster class car approaching.